Woosah. The Denver Nuggets, it wasn't pretty. It was very ugly. It was very frustrating. It didn't feel good, but you got the win. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters. At the end of the day, that's all that matters. That's the Denver Nuggets' eighth straight win in a row. Eighth straight win in a row. This is the Denver Nuggets' 15th straight win at home. The Nuggets have won 15 straight games at home. They've won 8 straight games across their schedule, and it was probably the toughest one yet, the one that was the most in doubt. Because tonight was a horrendous night from an NBA official standpoint, from a refereeing standpoint. Let me read this to you. Y'all, there were 60 free throws. 60 free throws tonight. 60 free throws. 60 of them. 60 free throws. Like, yo, what are we doing? 60 free throws. There were 46 personal foul calls tonight. 46 personal fouls, 60 free throws. It was an unbelievable performance from the referees tonight. Unbelievable performance. At one point in time, I basically just let it go. I just let it go because I was like, I don't know what's going to happen tonight. I don't know who's going to win this game. But right now, this game is being horribly reffed across the board. And I wanted nothing more to do with that at some point. I was like, dog, this is crazy. This is the worst game I've seen outside of that Patriots game. But the Denver Nuggets, like they've done all season, like their identity has shown them to be, the pressure was applied. They have the number one clutch defense in the NBA. They got the best player in the NBA, and Jamal Murray is making his ascension back into form. And so the patented two-man game between Jokic and Murray was there to put the Minnesota Timberwolves to bed. And the reason why I don't care who they were missing, because this is a divisional game. This is a divisional game, and this is exactly what happens in divisional games. Teams will overperform, they will play hard, and they will take care of business in ways they may never do so again. But they do it. The Minnesota Timberwolves are a talented team. They play Denver really hard because, again, they got years of history. Years of history. Tonight, the back-to-back MVP, the player that looks like he might be winning a third straight MVP, had another exceptional night. He had his 5th triple-double in the last 6 games. He, I believe, had his 3rd triple-double in his last 6 games, if I remember correctly. Tonight, Nikola Jokic had 31 points, 11 rebounds, and 13 assists. He had 1 steal. He shot 12 of 20 from the 2-point range today, didn't take a 3. Shot 60%, lowered his average. He shot 7 of 7 from the free throw line. He had a 67.2% true shooting tonight. 67.2% true shooting. In a game the Denver Nuggets won by 4 points, Nikola Jokic was a plus 21. In a game the Denver Nuggets won by 4 points, Nikola Jokic was a plus 21. Tonight, Nikola Jokic only played 31 minutes because he had 4 fouls and picked up a 5th foul towards the end of the game. Had 4 fouls by around an 8-minute mark or so left in the 3rd quarter. He got 3 fouls with about 4 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. But tonight, Nikola Jokic was able to overcome the odds of not even the team he was playing, but the odds of the referees. And Naz Reid had a good game. And Luka Garza had a good game. But Jokic was able to overcome all of the adversity and ended up playing a spectacular game tonight. And tonight, Nikola Jokic becomes the Denver Nuggets all-time assist leader. He is the first center in NBA history to lead a franchise in assists. First center in NBA history to lead a franchise in assists. And the great thing about it is, we all know that Nikola Jokic got started late. He got started late. So for Nikola Jokic to go from being what he was, from being a second round pick, to becoming the player that he is right now, from being able to go from being a player no one knew about, no one really understood, not getting his first start until his second year in December of 15th of 2016, from going where he was to where he is right now to become the all-time assist leader for the Denver Nuggets. It's exceptional. It's exceptional, and there are no words to say. Jokic is special. Jokic is doing things that we've never seen before. Jokic is putting together performances we've never seen before. And right now, it's just up to everybody to enjoy it. It's as simple as that. As simple as that. Nikola Jokic, again, 31, 11, and 13 assists. 60% shooting, 100% from the free throw line, 67% true shooting, plus 21, 31 minutes. All-time assist leader, first center to lead the NBA, first center in NBA history to lead a franchise in assists. And also, this is his 14th triple-double. 14 triple-double. The Denver Nuggets are 14-0. The Denver Nuggets are 14-0 this year when he has a triple-double. On top of this, I want y'all to put in the chat, y'all, how many triple-doubles did Nikola Jokic have last year? I want to see if people remember. In all of last season, in the 74 games, Jokic played last year, 74. How many triple-doubles did Nikola Jokic have last season, if y'all can remember? Go ahead and drop it in the chat if you remember how many triple-doubles he had. I want to see this. How many triple-doubles did Nikola Jokic have last season when he averaged 27, 14, and 8? First one we got up. Give a real shout out. We got Mladen Stojakovic. I hope I said it correctly. We got a bunch of people. 19. He had 19 triple doubles. He had 19 triple doubles last year. He has 14. He has 14 already. He has 14. And the Denver Nuggets are 32-13, y'all. They played 45 games. 45 games. 37 games left in the season. And he has an opportunity to cross the all-time record for centers with a triple-double in a season. And he might be able to get to 100 triple-doubles this season. That's how freaking good he's been. Nikola Jokic is on a tear. The Denver Nuggets do not win this game without him and another player that we're going to get to here in a second. But just exceptional tonight. And again, y'all know I like the update. I'm going to go ahead and give y'all this. Y'all know I like to update it. Since Nikola Jokic came back from COVID, including tonight, last 28 games, 27.1, 11.7, and 10.3, baby. 63% from the field, 41% from three, and look at that, 80.3% from the line. Oh, buddy. And since the Denver Nuggets have gone on this winning streak, Nikola Jokic is averaging 23 points a game, 11 rebounds a game, 11 assists per game. And he's shooting 66% from the field, 47% from the three, and he's shooting 87% from the line. Oh, and by the way, he's a plus 110. He's a plus 110. 10. So the Denver Nuggets in the games that he's played, yeah, man, the games that he's played since they won have been on this 8-game win streak. But again, remember, he missed the Clippers game. 23, 12, and 12, basically. 23, 12, and 12 on, 23, 12, and 12 and 69% from the field, 50% from three, and 88% from the line. And again, a plus 119. So Jokic is the definition of a man on a mission. The definition of a man on a mission. So it was a great game from him. It was a great game from him all around, the way he was able to control everything. Really, like I said, he really was getting kind of screwed early on by the referees. The referees were not letting him play. They had a ghost foul on him. Anthony Edwards went up for a shot. Anthony dropped the ball on his own, and they attributed a foul to Jokic. They attributed the foul to him. Made no sense whatsoever. And the Nuggets had to use a challenge. They had to use a challenge in the first quarter because in the first quarter, Jokic went by Naz Reid, and Naz Reid flopped after Jokic grazed his nose with his elbow, and they called an offensive foul. And so they challenged it in order to save a foul, and they missed another call. It was just an awful ref game tonight. Y'all know I don't never get on here. So again, maybe the Patriots game, I don't ever get on here complaining about foul calls and all that stuff because, again, it is what it is. I haven't complained about Jokic's free throws this year at all. But again, Naz Reid in the first half had 10 free throws and Jokic had 7. It's just dumb. Like, it was just dumb decision making, dumb whistles today. Again, refs typically they've been great for the most of the year, and I mean relative to what you could expect from a referee. They have one of the hardest jobs in sports. Like, that's very difficult. I'm very aware of that. But tonight, it was honestly inexcusable how bad they were at times. Like, just not getting stuff correct at all. But let's give a shout out. Let's give a shout out to the man, Jamal Murray. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Jamal Murray, 28 points, 4 assists, 2 rebounds, 2 steals, 8 of 13 from 2, 2 of 5 from the three-point line, 6 of 6 from the free throw line, 33 minutes, 67.8% true shooting, and a fourth quarter monster. 7 points for Jamal Murray in the fourth quarter. 32-13 record with Jamal Murray coming back, looking like himself. Jamal Murray with a game. Jamal Murray with another clutch performance. Jamal Murray with another great performance. Wow. Jamal Murray was special in the second half. He was special in the second half, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, shout out to all my friends on this feed today from across the world. But what a game from Jamal Murray in the second half, especially. The Denver Nuggets needed him. The Nuggets were down 10. The Nuggets were down 8. The Nuggets were down 6. They were down 8. They were down 6. They were down 7. They were down 5. They were down 7. They were down 5. They were down 4. They were down 2. They were down 4. They were down 6. They were down 4. They were down 2. And then Jamal Murray decided that I'm going to put the team on my back. And I'm going to get the job done tonight. And that's exactly, ladies and gentlemen, what he did. That is exactly what he did. Jamal Murray was incredible shot making from him. And in the second half today, Jamal Murray had 19 points in the second half. Jamal Murray had 19 points in the second half today. He was a +4. He had 2 assists. He had 19 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds in the second half. 4-4 from the free throw line. Made 1 of 3. But he was 7 of 9 from the field for 78% shooting in the second half. In 16 minutes played. Jokic had 12 points, 7 assists, and 6 rebounds in the second half. Jamal Murray had 19 points in the second half. And he had a really great performance and took over. So again, Jamal Murray, as somebody brought it up, tonight he was 28, 2 and 4 on 10 of 18, 2 of 5, 6 of 6, 2 steals. minus 13, but he was a minus 13 because he was staggering with the bench or he was staggering without Jokic. When Jokic wasn't on the court, the Nuggets were stinky. They were very stinky. They were very stinky. But Jamal Murray was able to turn it up when he needed to. So Jamal Murray, incredible game. Shout out to you. Fourth quarter king. Second half, 19 points. Really good performance. They needed it. They absolutely needed it, man. They absolutely needed it. So a great game from Jamal Murray. Another player who turned it up in the second half, Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon in the second half had 10 points, 2 rebounds. And Aaron Gordon was also a plus 12 in the second half. Nikola Jokic a plus 10 in the second half. Gordon was a plus 12 in the second half. And then Jamal Murray was a plus 4 in the second half. And Aaron Gordon shot 4 of 5 on 80% from the field in the second half and was 1 of 1 from 3 and 1 of 2 from the line. And Aaron Gordon was a difference maker in the second half. He really was. He finished the game tonight with 12 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist, 5 of 9 from the field, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 1 of 4 from the free throw line, 1 block. But he was a plus 10 in the game they won by 4 points. Not a great defensive game. Jaden McDaniels, Kyle Slow-Mo, they were just shooting across the board. Naj Reid at 17, D'Angelo Russell at 13, Jaden McDaniels had 18, Kyle Anderson at 13, Anthony Edwards had 16. What the difference was, the starters for the Wolves were minus 12, minus 12, minus 1, minus 4, plus 2, and Naj Reid. Again, with the bench, not with Jokic at all. So it was a great game in the second half for Gordon. You know, again, some defensive lapses, but he scored at a high level. So good game from him. Michael Porter Jr. tonight only had 4 points and 6 rebounds in 22 minutes. 1 of 6, 0 of 3, 2 of 2. He was a minus 3 with a block and a steal. Not a lot to say. He was benched in a lot of the fourth quarter, or really all the fourth quarter. After his first stint, the starters for the third quarter, he didn't really play again. So, again, I think this had to do with defensive purposes for Bruce Brown, who actually played pretty good tonight as well. But Kentavious Caldwell-Pope had 11 points, 1 rebound, and 2 assists, 4 of 6 from the field. Oh, look at that, 2 of 2 from the three-point line, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 3 steals again. Oh, guess what? He was second on the team with a plus 18. Second on the team with a plus 18. So Jokic is a plus 21. Caldwell-Pope is a plus 18. Gordon is a plus 10. Are you seeing a trend? The reason that Murray is not higher on the season-long plus-minus list is because he is staggering with the bench. The reason Porter is not higher is because Porter missed 13 games or so. But KCP and Gordon, they're almost always with Jokic. And when they're together, they're still very good. So when you put all that together, you're going to get really good plus-minuses because KCP is a perfect 2-guard for Jokic. Shout out to him. Plus 18 is huge in this game. Bruce Brown had 16 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists on 7 of 11 shooting. 1 of 1 from 3, clutch three-pointer. He was only 1 of 5 from the free throw line, though, and actually almost cost him. 1 of 5 from the free throw line, 1 turnover, plus 10. Played really good defense today when he needed to lock in. Played point guard in stretches today. Closed at the 3 today. But, again, plus 10. Really good game from him, man. Bruce Brown looks really good with the starters. When he's at point guard in particular, looks really good with the starters. I actually prefer him when he comes in for Murray because that way Porter is still on the court and they have a lot more flexibility. Bones Highland had 9 points, 1 rebound, and 2 assists tonight on 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, and 4 of 4 from the free throw line. He was only a minus 2. Good minutes from Bones at times. They left him in pretty long. Again, I think those minutes improved, those numbers improved, especially because he was with Jokic to close out the fourth quarter for a lot of it until Murray came back in the game. Bones was attacking. He did create some for others a little bit, only 2 assists. But again, 2 of 5 from the field, not bad. 1 of 3 from 3, not bad. But 4 of 4 from the free throw line. The Nuggets won by how many? 4 points. So important minutes. Zeke Naji had 7 points on 3 of 4 shooting and 1 of 1 from 3. And he was a minus 13 tonight. Not a lot of good minutes in him. Luka Garza really took advantage of him today. Lako Chanchar, 4 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist, 1 of 4 from the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 0 of 1 from the three-point line. He stepped out, actually, on 1 that he made. But he was a minus 5 tonight. Christian Brown got 6 minutes. He had 3 rebounds, 0 of 2 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, but 2 steals in just 6 minutes, and he was a minus 3. Tonight, the Denver Nuggets shot 53% from the field on 45 of 85 shooting. And they shot 38% from three on 8 of 21. But let me check this actually. The Denver Nuggets in the second half shot 6 of 10 from three. They were 60%. They didn't make anything. They were 6 of 10. That means they were 2 of 11 from three in the first half. And that's one of the reasons they were struggling so much. They shot 75% from the line on 24 of 32. They won the turnover battle 14-17. They won the assist battle 27-26. Offensive rebounding, they lost, and rebounding overall. The Wolves had 36 rebounds and 12 offensive rebounds. And then the Nuggets only had 34 rebounds and 8 offensive rebounds. The Wolves had 10 blocks tonight, block party. Nuggets only had 2. The Nuggets did have 10 steals tonight. The Wolves only had 6. The Nuggets only had 19 personal fouls to the Wolves 27 and 0 technical fouls for either team as well. So, again, not a pretty game if you're looking for pretty, but it's good because the Wolves won the Memphis Grizzlies won their 11th straight game. The Memphis Grizzlies won their 11th straight game, and the Nuggets were able to pull out their 8th straight win, which means that they have sole possession of first place in the Western Conference. The Nuggets are officially in first place in the West, and there is a 6-game difference between them and the 3rd seed. I want y'all to hear that. With 37 games left, there's a 6-game difference between the Nuggets and the 1st seed and the 3rd seed. There's only a 4-game difference between the Boston Celtics and the 2nd seed. So the Nuggets and the Grizzlies are pulling away from everybody else, and that's exactly how you want it to be. You want the Grizzlies to hopefully stop winning so much. But right now, the Kings have won 5 straight games. They're sitting in the 3rd seed. The Pelicans have lost 2 straight. The Mavericks have lost 3 straight. The Warriors are sitting in the 6th seed, and they're a game behind the 5th seed. And the Jazz are currently on a 2-game win streak. They're in the 7th seed. The Thunder are on the 8th seed right now. The Thunder are on the 8th seed. The Lakers are in the 13th seed. Wow. The Suns are in the 11th seed. The Wolves. So right now the playoff picture is the Nuggets, the Grizzlies, the Kings, the Pelicans, the Mavericks, the Warriors, the Jazz, and the Thunder. Wow. Sheesh. Man, it's going to be weird, man. It's going to be really weird. We're going to have to see how things turn out. I'm seriously, y'all, but I'm just happy that Denver Nuggets got another win. Jokic, again, just had another incredible game for him. And, again, Lord willing, Dale Valente, all of everyone on the Nuggets, they're able to stay healthy. And maybe, again, I predicted that the Nuggets can make the finals before the year started, y'all. And I feel really good about that right now. So if the Denver Nuggets continue to win, then they can continue to put up really good performances, and they can continue to take care of business. Then the Nuggets could close out the year. Everybody stays healthy. We're having a different conversation in just a little bit, y'all. So it's an incredible season so far. Y'all, swipe again. Y'all know what time it is. We are 32-13. Nikola Jokic is on the way to win his 3rd MVP, y'all. Swipe again. Hit the like. We're on the way to 10,000 subscribers. I will see y'all soon. We out.